Okay, so today we're going to look at section 3.6, the equation of a line, the next equation of a line. So there's two forms of your equation of your line. There's y minus y1 equals m into x minus x1, which we were looking at for the last 2 days. And then there's this, which is y equals mx plus c. So when we have this form, m represents our slope and c represents our y-intercept. But what does that mean? So from these pictures, I want to show you what that means. The y-intercept is where your line hits the y-axis. So my y-intercept in this case is 2. Okay, so c is 2. And my slope then, remember to get your slope from a graph, if you just pick any point on the line and draw a triangle and do your rise over run. So this is your rise, so it's going from 2 to 4, so that's 2. This is your run, it's going from 0 to 2, so that's also 2. So your slope is equal to rise over run, which is 2 over 2, which is 1. So my equation of my line here would be y equals 1x plus 2. And that would be your equation of your line. So it's very easy to get an equation of a line if you're given the graph. Alright, let's look at another one. Again, where is my line hitting the y-axis, my y-intercept? C is equal to 3. And then my slope, if I just go with this point here, drop a line across. So I'm going out 1, so that's my run. I'm going up 2, that's my rise. So slope is equal to rise over run. So 2 over 1, which is 2. So y equals mx plus c. So y equals 2 times x plus 3 would be the equation of that line. Alright, and just one more. So my y-intercept here is minus 2. So c is minus 2. Again, make a triangle somewhere on the line. This is my run, it's 1. This is my rise, it's 1, 2, 3. So slope equals rise over run, 3 over 1, which is 3. So y equals mx plus c. So y equals 3x minus 2. And that's your equation of your line for that one. Okay, so they don't go much into getting it from a graph, but it's really handy to know how to do it and to understand what your y-intercept is. It's where your line hits the y-axis, and also what your slope is. What your slope means is for each step I take on the x, how many units do I have to go up or down to hit the line again. So here it's 3, here it's 2, here it's 1 because it's 2 over 2. Alright. So let's look at questions involving this. So find the slope of the line 3x minus 2y minus 9 equal to 0. So when we're asked to find the slope of a line and we're given the equation, we need to write it in the form y equals mx plus c. So we have to get the y on its own at this side. So this is staying where it is. This is coming over the equal, so it changes sign. And this is coming over the equal, so it changes sign. Now I want a single y. So, and I don't want a negative, so I'm going to divide everything by minus 2. So y is equal to minus 3 over minus 2x plus 9 over minus 2. Now stick that into your calculator if you're not sure, but a minus over a minus gives a plus. So my slope So my slope is the m, the number that's with the x, so it's 3 over 2. Okay. Another example, L is the line 2x minus 3y plus 6 equals 0, and m is the line 3x plus 2y minus 4 equals 0. Show that L is perpendicular to m. So we need to get the slope of each line. Okay. So keep the y, bring over the other numbers. Don't forget when you bring them over they change sign. And then divide across by whatever number is with the y. So we're dividing across by minus 3. Okay, here again, keep the y on its own, bring over the other things, divide across by whatever's with the y. Okay, so the slope of this line is 2 over 3. The slope of this line is minus 3 over 2. So we know from the previous section that if they're perpendicular, then one slope is upside down on the opposite side of the other. So it is perpendicular, but to show it, we multiply them together, and they should give us minus 1. So 2 over 3 multiplied by minus 3 over 2 is equal to minus 1. Therefore, L is perpendicular to M. Okay. Okay, so try some of those questions. Exercise 3.6, page 63, questions 1, 2, 4, 7, 8 and 9.